Welcome back. This is part 4 of our FL Studio unit on Rogues Instruction Online Music Education. In the previous assignment, we created a trap beat using the channel rack, piano roll, and the chopper utility. You will need to recreate that trap pattern for this assignment. I will demonstrate how to use the website looperman.com to search for and download appropriate loops to use with our FL Studio patterns. So, have your FL Studio open, and you can recreate the trap pattern like we had in the previous assignment. So if I turn on song here at the top, we should have something. Let's move it up to about 130. Okay, so we have our trap pattern in here. So now we're going to go looking for some loops. And we're going to do a very, very basic overview of how loops are working. Open up your web browser of choice, and you're going to go to the website looperman.com. Looperman has an amazing assortment of free loops. And let's see what we have here. You will need to create a profile if you haven't already. You have to have an email address that you can access and register, and it's a process, but it'll take you about 5 minutes to do that. Now let's look at our loops and samples up here, and we're going to be searching these free loops. So we'll scroll down here to our filter. Before we search, let's see what happens if we look at some of these ones that are up here. All right, so we have these tags below this one here, eternal, 155 BPM. That is how fast it is. So if I were to use that, I'd have to set my BPM up here to 155. Trap loops, so this one could work since we're doing trap. Synth loops, that's the size. It's a WAV file. It's a key, C minor, and it was made in FL Studio. So let's just hear what it sounds like. If I wanted to download this one, I would hit the download button. It would take me to a new screen, and then I would download it from here. And now I have that file in my downloads folder on my computer. Well, let's go back and let's look at this filter here. The thing I use the most is this by keyword. So you can click on that and add in any style that you want, or any artist that you want, and there's a good chance that you will find what you're looking for. We're just going to stick with a style, and the very popular one, there should be a lot of it, trap. So that's in our by keyword. Enter and see what we get. We have 15,092 different pieces of music, different loops. So we don't want that are drums. So if we listen to this first one here. So this one is drums. It does have some BPM and some perks in there. So we don't need that one. Here, another trap drum loop. We don't need this. How about this one? Let's listen to this. Okay, I really like that one, so we'll go to download and download again. And now we have that file on our computer. All right, let's go to our FL Studio, and I'll show you how to bring that file in. Okay, here we are in our FL Studio, and we have our trap rhythms right here. And let's go back to our Looperman and get some information here. Okay, so this says it has to be at 104 BPM. So we can change that. So we're going to go up here to the top and change this to 104 BPM. And now let's go to our folder that has the file. I've moved it into a separate FL Studio file in a folder called Beats and Loops. I'm going to simply take it and drop it in here at the beginning. So let's see what we have so far. Okay, sounds pretty good. So if you notice that my loop here goes to bar 9 and my 2 traps here only end at bar 5. So let's add a few more of those in here. On the left, you see we don't see the trap anymore. We have to go to this icon here, which at the top says Picker Patterns. And now we have our trap, and we can click and drag and paint in a few more of those. So now we have enough trap to go all the way to the end of this loop. Okay, so that could work. Let's make a little change to this. So let's go in and